Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about the top 5 best laptops for traveling. Starting at number 5. Asus ExpertBook B9450. Looking for an ultralight travel laptop with a battery that simply refuses to die? In that case, the Asus ExpertBook B9450, a laptop targeted at frequent business travelers, would likely be right up your alley. Measuring 12.6 x 7.99 x 0.59 and weighing just 0.87 kilograms, the ExpertBook B9450 is sleek, compact and incredibly lightweight for a 14-inch laptop. Asus bills it the world's lightest 14 business laptop, and we have no reason to doubt that claim. The laptop's lightness is largely thanks to its magnesium lithium alloy chassis, which comes in one finish only, Star Black. And that amazing lightness doesn't seem to have come at the expense of durability, robustness or build quality. Asus claims that the ExpertBook B9 exceeds the exacting MIL STD 810G US military standard and undergoes rigorous in-house testing to ensure durability. The onboard dual SSD storage has fast read and write speeds, and you can choose from 512 GB, 1 TB or 2 TB, dual 1 TB options. What's remarkable is that you get this 2 TB of storage without a sky-high price, which just wouldn't be possible if you were buying a MacBook, for example. The non-upgradable RAM is either 8 or 16 GB, which is plenty for most. The battery life is the real standout feature of this laptop. The larger 4-cell 66Wh battery is supposed to supply 24 hours of battery life off a single charge, which puts it streets ahead of most other laptops. The battery also supports fast charging and will go from flat to 60% in just 39 minutes. The ExpertBook B9450 delivers on all the most important fronts, offering ultra-lightness, a solid build, numerous ports, ample storage, decent performance, great security features and last but not least, an exceptionally long-lasting battery. Apart from the unremarkable display and the starting price, there aren't many negative things one can say about this laptop. For more information and latest price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. At number 4. HP Spectre X360. 2-in-1 laptops, also known as convertible laptops or hybrids, haven't been around for very long, but they've steadily grown in popularity over the last few years, and the market is predicted to experience immense growth in the future. Ace model, but if you want the Nightfall Black and Poseidon Blue finishes, you have to pay an extra respectively. The 13.316:9 touchscreen display of this laptop is pretty superb overall. It has ultra-thin bezels that result in an impressive 90% screen-to-body ratio and is available in 3 options. The privacy filter is supposed to reduce the range of angles that the display can be viewed from, but in reality, enabling it just has the same effect as lowering the display brightness all the way down. Therefore, we recommend that you don't go for the privacy filter display option. When it comes to color range and accuracy, the standard Full HD display covers about 95% of the sRGB color gamut, which is not quite professional level, but will be sufficient for most people. The 4K display fares better in this regard and covers 100% of the wider DCI-P3 color gamut. One thing that's remarkable about the display is the super high contrast ratio of over 1901. The brightness for the standard Full HD display is about 300 nits, while the 4K option goes up to 400 nits. The display with the privacy screen is brighter still, putting out over 550 nits. The last thing we want to mention about the display is that, thanks to its use of Intel's low-power display technology, its power consumption can be lowered to just 1 watt if you really want to prolong your battery life. Halfway of my listed number 3. Lenovo Flex 14 2-in-1. Looking for a great travel laptop without the high price tag? In that case, you'll need something that'll give you bang for your buck. The Lenovo Flex 14 2-in-1 is a convertible laptop like the HP Spectre X360 13T that we reviewed above, but it's much more affordable and still very capable. The chassis measures 12.91 x 9.02 x 0.7, so it's not quite as small or as thin as the other machines we've looked at so far, but the laptop still easily qualifies for the Ultrabook designation. It's mostly constructed from a sturdy, high-quality plastic and comes in a single finish onyx black. Just below the keyboard is the trackpad, which is sizable, smooth and works better than most in this price range. It supports pinching, zooming, scrolling and all the other Windows 10 gestures. You can also create customized gestures for the trackpad, like multi-finger taps and swipes for controlling volume or switching programs. Some users might not fancy the large bezel running across the bottom of the screen, but this has the positive effect of elevating the display closer to the user's eye level. Included with the laptop is the Active Pen, a stylus which lets you sketch or take notes directly on the touchscreen. It comes with an AAA battery that should last for months. One annoying thing about the Active Pen, however, is that when it's mounted on the side of the laptop, it blocks the two USB-C ports and the memory card reader. The AMD Ryzen 5 3500U processor in the Lenovo Flex 14 is easily capable of handling everyday tasks like internet browsing and streaming, and is powerful enough to cope with more demanding tasks like photo editing, video editing and graphic design. The 4-cell lithium-ion 45Wh battery promises a fairly average 8 hours of battery of life, which should get you through short and medium-haul flights or a day of work at Starbucks, but you couldn't count on it for long-haul flights. The Flex also sports a fingerprint reader located just below the bottom right corner of the keyboard, and its True Block privacy shutter lets you physically close the 720p webcam when not in use for greater peace of mind. Coming in at number 2. Apple MacBook Air. While the Dell XPS 13 and the MacBook Air 2020 are the best laptops for leisure travelers, the MacBook Pro 13 is a better choice for the digital nomad, freelancer, remote worker, travel content creator, business traveler or anyone else that needs to get some serious work done on the road. Moving on to the ports, the base model of the MacBook Pro is identical to the Air, with two USB-C Thunderbolt 3 ports on the left-hand side and a single 3.5mm headphone jack on the right-hand side. But if you upgrade from the base model of the Pro, you get two additional Thunderbolt 3 ports on the right. In the box you get the same 2-meter-long USB-C charging cable that you get with the MacBook Air, but the Pro comes with a more powerful 61W USB-C power adapter. Like the MacBook Air, the MacBook Pro lacks support for the latest Wi-Fi 6 standard, although that's only likely to become an issue a few years down the road, since at this point in time very few wireless routers support it either. The battery life of the MacBook Pro is similar to that of the MacBook Air overall, and should get you through a full day of light work or a medium-haul flight's worth of movie watching. Apple officially promises up to 10 hours wireless web browsing, and the same for Apple TV app movie playback. Overall, the MacBook Pro is a significantly better laptop than the MacBook Air, with a more substantial build, a more comfortable keyboard to type on, a larger trackpad, a slightly better display, more optional RAM and storage, and significantly more computing power. But it is more expensive, and its additional capabilities are beyond the needs most travelers, which is why it doesn't make our runner-up position for the best overall travel laptop. If you need a workhorse on the road though, and you're fond of macOS, this is the laptop to go for. And number 1. Dell XPS 13. The Dell XPS 13 has been the reigning champion of the ultra-portable laptops for several years now, and still holds that position today. The XPS 13 was first launched back in 2012, and since then Dell has been constantly updating, tweaking and refining it to ensure it always remains a step ahead of the competition. The new MacBook Air 2020, which was released just around the same time as the latest model of the XPS 13, gives the king a run for its money and is undoubtedly the best option for Mac devotees, but it ultimately fails to dethrone the XPS 13 from an objective standpoint. Dell dubs the XPS 13 as the most powerful laptop in its class, and many reviewers have carried out independent benchmark tests that attest to this claim. As it is an ultrabook, you can't expect the XPS 13 to excel at gaming, but when hooked up to an external GPU, one notable thing about this laptop is that you'll see a huge improvement in frame rates. The audio is provided by bottom-mounted speakers, is reasonably clean and does get loud. It won't match up to the quality offered by headphones or external speakers, but it's fine for normal use. The battery life of the XPS 13 is very respectable. With its 4-cell, 52 Wh battery, you can expect to get over 12 hours off a full charge when continuously browsing the web over Wi-Fi with the display brightness dialed down, although those who choose the UHD display may get significantly less than this. Some other nice touches with the XPS 13 are its one-hand opening. You can open it up using just one finger, and Gore thermal insulation, a high-tech material that ensures internal components stay cool. Thanks to an ongoing promotion, it also comes with 30 GB of free Dropbox storage for 12 months. For more information and latest price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you found it helpful. Please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any question, you can leave a comment below